G'day, g'day, g'day. Welcome everybody. I'll just switch this over. There we go. We're up and running. So, welcome everybody. Welcome especially to all of the returning viewers, and special welcome to those of you joining for the first time. It's great to have you guys aboard, and hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, we've got another alliance war here. Obviously, we've got Pirate Horde facing off against the Legenden der Kroetarmee. So they're Legend of the Toad Army is the translation. So yeah, it's going pretty well so far. We've got 5495 versus 5700. We do have more flags in hand. We've got 15 playing off their 10. So in theory, just about anything can go at this point. We do have a bit of an advantage in that we've got a fresh board to choose from with our targets, whereas they've sort of run into the back end of a board, so there's some nastier targets in there for them to be choosing from with their final flag. So a couple cleans though, so there are some easy points available on that side of things. It is a 29v30 war, which is a little bit unfortunate because I think with the extra 6 flags, they'd probably be able to pull out ahead of us and guarantee themselves a win. They've got some really good players and some good depth in their team. Which is awesome. Most notably, they've picked up H-Tower and a couple of his compatriots from their old alliance, which was Die Dinkelfeld, or the Dark Elves, which unfortunately has folded into the KA alliances. So, yeah, they've picked up a couple good players, but as I said, it's just unfortunate that that 30th spot there, sorry, is yeah, just not filled at the moment. But it does make it easier for us to pull out a win against a slightly stronger opponent. So war scores wise, 124k or 123.5 on our side of things, and KA have 125, so a little bit of an advantage to them, even with 30th member missing. So this goes to show their extra depth that they've got overall. So yeah, things are going pretty well. We've got my 6 flags, and then we've got a couple on Hypernova and Raven, and that pretty much rounds out the rest of our flags, I think. 6, 4, 10, 13. There's 3 more somewhere as well, but yeah, I guess I'm blabbering at this stage, so I may as well start into this. So with 15 flags remaining, I don't really have to go for the double revivers. So I'm probably going to give some of them a miss. So teams like Karsten and Ariston, who I would normally hit, and same with Wotan, I'll probably give some of those guys a miss at this stage, just because it's not really necessary to take them on at this stage. We can take, or I can take on some of the single revivers and leave some of these teams with no revivers, like Spawn and Lucky, or no, Lucky's got a reviver, that don't have any revivers for some of those final teams. So, yeah, I guess I'll just start off with these attacks. So we'll kick ourselves off with Nuka, with Tradition. So we've got on Tradition's team, we've got Tremor Tank, Letitia Flank. Alright, so we'll just go with our green team then. Don't need to worry ourselves too much. Where is Wyatt? Underbus. Ksenia and White. There we go. We'll just switch that one over to Dodge. Speed crits on those 2. And we'll start ourselves off, hopefully, with a KO versus the Captain. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Alright. Just grab some red tiles, which has got a nice little cascade going there, and I'll just grab the purple grenade just because I like to grab those when they're available. And now I'm just going to pop that purple grenade because it'll get me a green match and a red cascade, which is always very helpful. Not going to gain the full benefit out of Ksenia thanks to Tremor's ailment, but again, I'm not too worried at this stage given the colours that are on the board at the moment. Just grab those green tiles and then finish this off with Emma's. So it looks like it's a fairly straightforward, easy win to start ourselves off, which is always good to start off with a nice win. So apologies, Tradition, that was a very generous board. But in fairness, I have received a couple videos from some of these guys, and they definitely were generous boards in return on them. There were some, absolute thrashings on my team. Alright, I'm going to grab Diminutive KA, and I'm going to mix things up. Normally I'd sort of just roll through from the top down, but I'm going to shift things up a little bit, and I'm going to chuck in my Mayor team, which has got Mayor, Wyatt, and it's got the 3 yellow heroes. And the reason for this is really just because of Breakthrough here. So Breakthrough gives out a pretty big defense buff, and I'm looking to negate that defense buff with my 8-bit. So we'll just go the speed gun on Mayor and the dodge gun on Wyatt. Alright, so if there are any questions from chat or anything, feel free to sing out with those questions. I'm more than happy to answer almost anything. I won't go as far as saying I will answer anything, but I'll answer pretty much any question that you guys ask as best I can. So yeah, if you've got any questions, do sing them out, and I'll address them as I can. Alright, so we're just going through getting rid of as many tiles onto the 2 heroes that have got the mindless attack on them, or insanity, whatever it is. They changed it, so now I'm just looking to refresh my yellows and greens, so that definitely helps. Mortis is going to fire, but I'm kind of intentionally doing it, seeing as I've got Wyatt's buff up, which gives me additional charge, but I didn't realize I was so close on everyone, so I was a little bit wasted. Give the left-hand side Mayor's insanity this time, and we're just going to pick off the right-hand side. And then we'll just let... Ooh, almost. Thought he might have been able to kill Mortis. A lot of green tiles ghosting through, which is awesome. Makes things quite easy when you get a lot of ghosting. Now we're going to suffer through a bunch of... just one revive, there you go. Thought we might get a lot of revives, but not this time. Alright. 2 from 2 so far, which is awesome. I guess we'll just keep going. I'm going to keep picking off just single revivers at this stage. As I mentioned at the start of the stream, we do have only a couple flags left, so there's only 13 flags left, and there are far more than 13 teams available, which means I don't have to go up to these double revivers, which is great news, because double revivers are actually a little bit of a pain sometimes. How many is that worth? 35. I'm just going to quickly go through and just check where there's heaps of points available. Because at this stage of the war, we are looking for as many points as we can get. That looks like it's going to be worth a heap. Susie has 36 as well. So it looks like I can get 37 or 36 points. 36 there. 37 there. Alright, so we'll definitely pick up Ehemaliges Mitglied. And then also another 37 over the left hand side. And we'll probably pick up Nuka as well, actually. So we'll grab Nuka first, seeing as I'm sitting on him. And not what I wanted to do, although that is a pretty OP team, to be honest. It's got 2 revivers, a lot of damage and all of that, so... we are safe to use another blunderbuss team, so we'll just fill it in using those 2. We'll chuck Booster over on the left side. High blunderbuss and lowest Ksenia. Alright, just do some gun swapping here. Welcome Alex, Anna, Sierra, and Draco. Sorry, I was a little bit lax in saying hello there. Welcome, welcome. What heroes am I working on leveling up now? That is a great question, Anna, and the answer is these 5 at the top here. So I've sort of got a modified high-low leveling approach at the moment. So we've got one hero at the moment that I'm feeding all the 1-star heroes to, which is Trackdown. So Trackdown's a 3-star mindless attack hero. And then I'm feeding on color for all the 2-star and above heroes. So we've got Scarlet, who I've just taken up to 5th tier. Pipluck, Thunderclap, who's probably only going to go to 4-80 at the moment. Saito, who I'll probably max out. And then finally we've got... sorry, I've got a name, Soraya, who I'm using for crit damage in events and such. So that's who I'm leveling at the moment. Sort of just a bit of a mix of 5 and 4-star heroes. I'd like to try to just do one 5-star hero in the final 2 tiers at a time, just because they are so bloody expensive to do, that doing more than one of them at once, yeah, it can really sap your available hands. So I've had a pretty nice cascade coming in so far. So I've had a lot of red tiles, which has been awesome. It's gotten me Blunderbuss and Ksenia charged. I'm just going to get rid of all of the yellow tiles next, just to grab mainly this red match 3. A little bit annoying that, because I don't think I can actually kill. Alright, I'm just going to leave it for now, and I'm going to go after Hansa with the blue tiles here. There we go. Alright, so I saved the Warfight, sorry, both the War Chests, just because they're AoE 5 heroes. Unlike the Emmas, they will not strike a same hero multiple times, but what they will do is they will hit 5 enemies for an absolute crap load of damage, which you've seen there. It's absolutely wiped out 2 of the enemy heroes, or 3 of them. Just 2. So I'll just grab a bit of extra healing, a couple red tiles, and we're done with it. So there we go, we're 3 from 3 so far, so great start to war. So now we've just got to finish it off into the back half. Alright, so this one was another one that we said had 37 points available. So we'll jump on him next. Or her, apologies. Go either way. Actually didn't check. Alright, I might... We'll get Melter, Hairwear, and another white in. Might go another yellow this time though. So we'll chuck in a second 8-bit and a second Koopa, if I can find him. There he is. Alright, we'll run this team. Should work out alright. Kitty's fine, he's just chilling in a different room. We've got a bit of a storm that's gonna blow through soon, I think, so he's hiding downstairs where it's safe and dry and quiet. We've got dog and a cat, both of which are absolute sooks when it comes to storms. Yeah, just don't seem to like them at all. Right, so tank's dead. We're going to get our yellows charged next, which is good, which should get us a kill on Mortis. So we'll just send that damage his way. And then hopefully pick up enough... Oh, some extra tiles there. Targeting left-hand side predominantly. Do that next. Just looking to get someone down below 50% HP so I can actually kill him with Koopa. Rather than wasting Koopa's extra damage. We'll do that now. 60 is not there. Also not there, so it looks like we're taking you out. Alright, so long as nothing weird happens with Terminus. That was very close. Very close to being weird stuff happening with Terminus. We should be able to finish this one off. Just like that. There we go. Something with my mic. It could be a little bit of background noise. I've got a fan on. It's pretty warm at the moment. It could also just be me ducking in and out from around it. Is that any better, Anna? Alright. 2 flags left. 2 flags left. We are 4 from 4 so far. Where was the other 37? There it is there. Alright, Panzer. Echoing, hey? That all... Oh, there you go. Hopefully that's fixed. I think my speakers were up a little bit. Sorry, just checking to make sure there's not any reverb coming through anywhere else. Da, da, da. Shouldn't be any reverb. Nothing in there. Alright. Not entirely sure, Anna, if it's still echoing. There shouldn't, like, as in... Yeah. Only happens when I'm talking. Alright, well that's not overly promising, seeing as talking is what I'm meant to be here doing. I'll listen back to it and I'll see if I can hear what it is that's happening. Yeah, it's likely just because I've got... Oh, there could be coming through with the TV in the background. Give me a sec, I'll just go turn it off. Alright, turn the TV off in the background, so hopefully that's canned it. There's a noise threshold on the microphone I'm using, so it doesn't engage unless I start talking into it. So it could just be picking up some background noise. Alright, so we've got final red-green team that we're going to use anyway. So we've got final... Oops. Blunderbuss. There we go. Another Wyatt. Got... Is this my last Wyatt? Did I use an extra one? 1, 2, 3, 4. There he is. 5th Wyatt. I was going to say, I thought I had one more to go. Who's missing? Emma. Right there in front of my click. Dodge accuracy. Speed crits. And hopefully it works out again. So let's try and push it to 5 from 5. Okay, no, sorry, I've worked out what it is. It's my internet. My internet is not the best at the moment with the storm rolling through. So it's just not chucking in the audio bitrate properly to YouTube. So apologies for that one. Hopefully it'll clear up in live stream, but yeah, no ideas. Alright, Wyatt, Double Emma, and Mortis. Not quite enough. It's close, but not quite. Alright, just recharge Emma and finish Termie off. There we go. So we're on 5 from 5. We got 1 to go. 1 more to get a perfect war, which would be awesome because we kind of really need it. You can see how close those scores are now. 10 flags left on their side, 10 flags left on our side, so it's incredibly tight. So it'll be a great win. As I said, the KA guys have done awesome with 1 flag lower, or so 6 flags. So it's Yeah, they've done really, really well, in honesty. Where did we say there was 36 points? Pain has 36 points. Susie has 36 points. Alright, so we got a choice. Are we going to kill Susie or are we going to kill Pain? I need someone to decide. Both of them, I think, have sent me videos in chats elsewhere. So Susie sent all of her attacks through. Pain attacked me particularly. So, yeah, if anyone has a preference, sing out now. Otherwise, I'm just going to flip a coin with Pain being heads and Susie being tails. So, yeah. Any preferences at all? Are either of them in the live stream? Because that will change it. Alright. Don't think we've got any takers. Alright, going for a coin flip. So we have attack Ghost. Ghost has got 2 revivers. Why would I want to attack that? Alright. I'm only going to do it if it's got above 38 points. No. Well, that backfired on me. Alright, Ghost it is. The downside is that this is probably my team I'm not going to say least confident with, but I'm definitely not supremely confident with this team. Let me just quickly chuck a couple more emblems here. Alright. Hopefully that specs him out a little bit more. Who else is in this team? That one and that one. So we'll get dodge gun here, accuracy gun there, speed gun speed. Yep, swap it. Speed gun, accuracy and dodge, and then just straight up dodge there. Alright. Sierra, this is entirely your fault if this goes south. I am blaming you. This could even be sabotage. There could be a vested interest going on here. Alright, please green tiles. Alright. Go that one. Pick up some extra greens. Grab the blues to hopefully get some greens in, but we didn't get that. Pick up the purples. There's not many greens here.
Not enough greens anyway.
Alright, now I kind of desperately need a little bit of health. I will steal that buff, because I think Taunt is going to be handy, given that Vigo's about to fire, and then also Emma, and then finally we've also got Terminus about to fire as well. So we'll just grab the purples. I'm going to try and trigger as many people. Okay, I was hoping Vigo would trigger as well, because that would give me a little bit of extra damage. It would hurt Vigo and Emma without actually hurting multiples of my heroes, but we didn't quite get there. So that should kill him though. Just Panzer. It's alright, I can manage. Good, good, good. Excellent. Ghost definitely has more points. He was worth an extra 2 points on any of the other ones that were available there. But this team is it's fairly passive, and it's kind of like a long haul fight rather than a short term one. And if you've watched much of my war videos, short quick fights is not really my thing. Sorry, short quick fights is definitely my thing. Long drawn out fights is really not my thing at all. I tend to build my teams so that they are quite damaging very quickly, gets the fight over and done with as quick as was poorly done. As quick as possible. Alright, one dead. No choices. Alright, so we can get rid of Terminus now with this purple match, hopefully. There we go. Now I just got to whittle down Ksenia. Somehow. Death by 1,000 paper cuts sounds like the way to go. Probably a mistake firing that because we didn't get the kill. Healing spray. Alright. It's okay, it's okay. We can do it. It's okay. Lost all my minions though. Oh, no revives. That's good. That definitely helps.
Alright. So, we got there in the end, but just for the record, this team normally is...
I didn't really build this team to go up against the long game reviving teams with not too much damage output. Like, yeah, the counter attack really helps with AoE heroes like this one. This is probably a great team for that team. But yeah, doesn't matter. We got there, so I guess thank you, Versiera, for suggesting that team. One double reviver, so definitely played a little bit more cautious this time, but we did come away with the bickies with 6 from 6, so it has given us a little bit of a margin, but as I said, we've got 9 flags playing on their 10 flags, so there is still a chance that things can turn south yet. So we've still got 4 flags on Raven, 3 flags on Hypernova, and there's another 2 flags over here on Jack, so you know, there's still 2 hours left in the war, so they will hopefully all come online and use their remaining flags, and we can come out with the win. But honestly, we're not too worried at this stage. We only need one more point, so we'll get that whether we win, draw, or lose at this stage. So yeah, we'll hopefully get to open our war chest, or our disappointing chest, as I tend to call it. But yeah, I'm sort of just hanging out and killing time a little bit, because we do have the mercenary event, which is starting in a little under a minute and a half. We'll grab those. A little under a minute and a half. There it is there. And I have a couple of summons that I plan to do, because I would actually really like a copy or 2 of Deadeye. So hanging out for that, and I'll probably whack those summons onto the tail end of this stream. So I've just got 1 minute 30 left. What levels are your guns? So Anna doesn't actually play Puzzle Combat, hence the nature of that question. So in Puzzle Combat, the weapons are actually much more leveled like the heroes are. So it's not a huge effort to get them up to maximum level. So in this case, the maximum level is 5-50. It starts off at 1-10, then you go 2-20, 3-30, 4-40, and then finally 5-50. So you can see a range of weapons there that I've partially leveled, but haven't really progressed onwards. So I use a range of weapons depending on what team it is, who the hero is, what I'm aiming to get out of it. So we've got various different abilities on each of the weapons. So you've got ones like the Martha here, which has got speed, accuracy and crit as 2 perks, but then you get a different combination, such as the Carnivore, where it just gives you damage over time. Or you can have ones like the Ice Breath Saw, which gives crit and speed, so it's all a bit of a mix. So choosing the right weapon for the right team very much depends on who the hero is specifically, and then also who what the team is aiming at doing and what their role is in that team. So it's just ticked past 5 o'clock on my clock, so we're a little bit late on the event. And there we go. So this is a funny little glitch in the system. If you're on the quest screen, when it ticks over to 0 seconds, you actually end up with this double overlaid interface where it's still stuck with the old Merc event approaching, but then it also brings in the Jungle Showdown, and it works on all of the events that have got that preview. So we shall jump in. Heroes that I'm looking for. I've got most heroes out of this portal. There's a couple that I'd love multiples of. I would have liked a second copy of Giselle. However, this new Hero of the Month, I think, is going to be a 2.0 version of Giselle, and is going to work in quite well with most of my teams. I'm still missing a copy of Copeland. I think Copeland would be an awesome hero to have, a real asset to any blue team. Who else? Ksenia. You can never have too many Ksenias. So if I pick up another copy of her, I'll be happy as well. Who else? Vincent. Vincent is one that has eluded me so far. I would love a copy of Vincent or two. I think this attack debuff here is absolutely awesome. For those of you that play Empires and Puzzles, Vincent is essentially an alternative version to Kingston. Over there, he does effectively the same ability, so he's one I'd also love. But yeah, Vincent and Copeland are the only two heroes I don't have from this portal. I think I've got duplicates of most of them as well. I think Siegfried is the only one I don't have a duplicate of, so I'd be keen to grab... Well, actually, I don't need another copy of Siegfried, so... Alright, we may as well do some superstitious summons. So, there's a couple superstitions in the game that I'm aware of. There's probably more of them. There's 3 that I guess I can showcase here. So the first one is you use your silver tickets until you get a 1-star hero. Then you quickly go and do a 10 pull straight after that. So the theory being that by getting a 1-star hero, you've gotten the worst of your luck out of the way by getting a 24%er. And then you're aiming to get to the heights of the summon results in your subsequent one. So we'll go silver ticket and 2-star weapon. We might showcase a different one. Yep, 2-star hero, 2-star weapon, 2-star hero. Bit of a pattern going on here. 2-star weapon, 2-star hero, 1-star weapon. Alright, so I'll showcase a different superstition instead. So this one is one called Censure's Summoning Guide. So essentially what the theory is it's that RNG comes in streaks. So by summoning to get a hot streak, so i.e. aiming for the low probability outcomes, you can sort of test for when your RNG is on a good run. So in this case, I've gotten a 2-star weapon followed by a 1-star weapon. So Censure's method then says go and use another portals ticket. So in this case, I'm going to use a EWT, an epic weapon ticket. And I'm aiming to get a 4-star gun. If we get a 4-star gun, we can progress to the next stage of the summon, which is to do a 10x. So 3-star. Alright, so for this one, we'll go back and we'll just retest. So 2-star hero, 1-star weapon. Alright, so if we get another weapon, we can... There we go. So second weapon, EWT, 3-star. So we'll go back again. 3-star weapon. One summon too late. 1-star weapon. 1-star weapon. Alright, so we'll go to the epic weapons tickets. Yeah, I have a lot of weapon tickets. They come a lot in farming. 3-star weapon. So we'll go back again. They come a lot in farming from the veteran badges, actually. They're one of the more common drops that can come out of EWTs. My goodness, we can't just seem to string that 3rd spot in. 2-star, there we go. So we're 1 from 1. Nope, start again. Whoop. Haha. 1-star weapon, alright. Run. 3-star hero, so that's a very low probability. So we'll switch over, use ticket. Oh my goodness. Can't seem to get there. There you go, 1. No. I'm not getting anywhere with this. I'm not even going to get to the summons. Alright. There we go. Alright, so we got a 4-star weapon. So the method says if we get low probability on one portal, then move on to the next portal and get a low probability again, we can then do our 10x. So fingers crossed.
Gem. Jacob. Food. All food so far. Quan. Brad and Kasumi. First event hero. Alright, so that was not a great one. Alright, so we'll put a mark through Censor's method at this stage. So we'll look for a 1-star hero. So 1-star weapon, 1-star weapon, 2-star hero. If we can get a 1-star hero, we'll just immediately go and do a 10x straight after that. Come on, let's go. For the most common outcome, we seem to not get... There we go. Alright, so a 1-star hero. Quickly close that, open that, do a 10x. Fiona, Gem, Jonah, Blunderbuss. Alright, so Blunderbuss is an awesome hero. Victoria, also awesome. Gem, Fiona again. Lot, and Adid. Alright, well, we got a legendary hero. Not one I actually particularly want. I don't think Adid is a very good legendary hero. So I've got a couple of her already. So the final one I'll showcase. So this one's the language swap. So the theory being is that you go from your current language, which is English for me. I'm going to switch it to Russian, and then we quickly go and do a 10x, and we use the Russian luck. So see if this one works out. Ingrid, Flint, Brianna, Aiko, Aichi, Rashan, Teller, and that's it. So, nothing from any of them. As I said, they're superstition summons more than anything. They are definitely not things that are reliable. RNG is going to RNG. There's not really too much you can do about that. So, what do we got? We got 5 summons left. Let's just do one more 10 and we'll switch back over. Let's switch to Portuguese. Alright, let's go. Laszlo, Kaichi, Lot, Soraya, Maxim, Digimon. Okay, so we got a legendary out of the portal. Not one that I need any more of. I think that's copy number 4 of Digimon. So yeah, we'll have to see if we keep him or not. Oh, actually, sorry, I will showcase one more. Just because I do want to do a couple more in this. So this one is the overlap summon. So what you're looking for in this theory, actually I'll switch back to English. Can't have 2 things going at the same time. Right, so we'll go to English. So in the portal, what you're looking for is you're looking for 2 heroes that overlap. Their 2 character arts overlap over each other, so it's actually seemingly quite hard to do in puzzle combat. Oh, they're close. Nope, not there, not there. Alright, we'll close out of it and reopen the portal. I don't know if I can do it actually on PC. So what this superstition is that you overlap 2 heroes in the portal and then you hit the 10x while they're still overlapping. But I don't think I can click on 2 different things. Alright, so probably about as much as I can get while I'm on blue stacks. Nothing. No hero of the month. Not for me yet. Unfortunately, I will just have to keep looking, I get for it. And no 4-star, 5-star PMs. Oh well. Alright, I have got to run because we've got a Empires and Puzzles stream starting in 5 minutes time. So if you'd like to, you can join me over there for that one as well. We've got my alliance in Empires and Puzzles facing off against the Alliance Impulsive, who are a German alliance. But yeah, that's pretty much all we've got for puzzle combat. They've sort of used, I think, one more flag there. Yeah, one more flag. Tightened it up a little bit, so it's 9v9, and we've got a couple more points on them. So yeah, I guess that's really it for now. So good luck, everybody, in your own Alliance War hits. Hopefully you guys come out with the win as well. And fingers crossed we come out with the win as well. But that's really all I got for now. So until then, stay safe and happy gaming. Ta, bye.